14 questions were asked in the JEE Main Mathematics exam in the January 2024 session. In this session, 10 question papers were there. Out of that, 14 questions were asked under the section straight lines from the coordinate geometry. We will now discuss the first 5 questions of them. This question has appeared in the JEE Main exam held on 27 January 2024 in the first shift. The given question is the portion of the line 4x plus 5y is equal to 20 in the first quadrant is trisected by the lines L1 and L2 passing through the origin. The tangent of an angle between the lines L1 and L2 is, we are given 4 options. We have the portion of the line 4x plus 5y is equal to 20 in the first quadrant is trisected by the lines L1 and L2, where these two lines L1 and L2 are the lines passing through the origin. Required to find the tangent of an angle between these two lines L1 and L2. Let's now discuss the solution of the problem in detail. Let the portion of the line L is equal to 4x plus 5y is equal to 20 in the first quadrant be AB. Let's call this as the AB. The line is 4x plus 5y is equal to 20. It is x by 5, x by 5, y by 4 is equal to 20. So then the A will be the point A with coordinates 0, 4. The B will be the coordinates with 5, 0. So we have x-axis, y-axis, the origin. Right. And this is the straight line. L is 4x plus 5y is equal to 20. That we have kept it as x by 5 plus y by 4 is equal to 1. Then B will be 5, 0. A will be 0, 4. Agreed. Now, given the lines L1 and L2 are passing through the origin and trisecting AB, say at C and D. Let's say L1 passing through origin, trisecting AB at C. So in the ratio 1:2. Now another line L2 passing through the origin, trisecting AB at D in the ratio 2:1. Right. With this information, you can find the coordinates of C and the coordinates of D. Let the point C divides AB in the ratio 1:2. So use the section formula, find the coordinates of C. That will be 1 into 5 plus 2 into 0 by 1 plus 2, comma, 1 into 0 plus 2 into 4 by 1 plus 2. That will be 5 by 3, 8 by 3. So the coordinates of C are 5 by 3, 8 by 3. In a similar fashion, let D divides AB in the ratio 2:1 internally. Therefore, use again the section formula in the above, as in the above. Then you will get the points of D. The point D will have coordinates 10 by 3, 4 by 3. Agreed. What is that we want? we want the tangent of an angle between L1 and L2. So that we will do in the next slide. Yes, that's what we have. And see, the coordinates are 5 by 3, 8 by 3. The coordinates of D are 10 by 3, 4 by 3. Now, the slope of OC, the slope of L1. The slope of L1 will be M1. And OC is connecting 0, 0 and C 5, 3, 8, 3. So it will be 8 by 3 by 5 by 3. Y2 minus Y1 by X2 minus X1. That is 8 by 5. And slope of L2, that is slope of OD. The coordinates of O are known, coordinates of D are known. Therefore, M2 is equal to 4 by 3 by 10 by 3. That is 2 by 5. So let theta, this be the angle between L1 and L2. Agreed. Then tan theta is equal to modulus of M1 minus M2 by 1 plus M1 M2, where theta is the acute angle because it is in the first quadrant only. Right. M1 value, M2 value you substitute and simplify. Then you will get 6 by 5 multiplied by 25 by 41, that is 30 by 41. So tan theta, the tan of the angle is 30 by 41. So that is precisely appearing at the option 1. So therefore, the answer to this question is option 1. That is the detailed discussion of the solution of the problem, and I am sure that you have understood the solution of this problem. Let's move to the next question. This question has appeared in the JEE Main exam held on 27 January 2024 in the second shift. The problem is, if the sum of the squares of all real values of alpha for which the lines 2x minus y plus 3 is equal to 0, second line 6x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0, and the third line alpha x plus 2y minus 2 is equal to 0, do not form a triangle, is P. What is P? P is the sum of the squares of all real values of alpha. Then the greatest integer less than or equal to P is, it is a numeric value type question. And the question says, we have 3 straight lines. One of the straight lines contains alpha. And you have to find the sum of the squares of all real values of alpha for which these 3 lines do not form a triangle is P. The sum of the squares is P. Then in that case, find the greatest integer less than or equal to P. That means find bracket P, where bracket is the greatest integer function. Let's now discuss the solution of the problem in detail. Right. The given 3 lines are these ones, and one of the third equation, the equation of the third line contains alpha. And these 3 lines do not form a triangle. When these 2 triangles do not form a triangle, if this one, that is the third line containing alpha, is concurrent with the remaining 2 lines, or parallel to either of them. That means the first one is alpha x plus 2y minus 2 and the other 2 are concurrent. That means they meet at a point. Or alpha x plus 2y minus 2 is parallel to 2x minus y plus 3 is equal to 0, or parallel to 6x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. Right. Let's take the first case. So in the case of those 3 lines are concurrent, we know the determinant of the coefficients of the equations must be equal to 0. That is equal to the determinant of 2 minus 1 3 first row, 6 3 1 second row, alpha 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. Expand it by means of the first row and simplify. you will get 10 alpha is equal to 8. That will give you alpha is equal to 4 by 5. So one value of alpha, we got it. Now, the second case, alpha x plus 2y minus 2 is equal to 0 is parallel to 2x minus y plus 3 or parallel to 6x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. Now let us see what is the slope of this one. The slope of the first alpha x plus 2y minus 2 is equal to 0, that is minus alpha by 2. The slope of 2x minus y plus 3 is equal to 0. This is 2. This is 2. So this is minus alpha by 2 is equal to 2. Parallel. Parallel means their slopes must be equal. This is parallel to this means their slopes must be equal. The slope of this is minus 6 by 3. So alpha minus alpha by 2 is equal to 2 will give you alpha is equal to minus 4. Minus alpha by 2 is equal to minus 6 by 3 will give you alpha is equal to 4. Now what is P? P is the sum of the squares of all real values of alpha. So P will be the squares of these things. So P is equal to 4 by 5 square plus minus 4 square plus 4 square. And when added, it will be 32.64. So what is the greatest integer? The greatest integer less than or equal to P, that is 32. Therefore, the bracket P is 32. So is a numeric value type question. Therefore, the answer is 32. And that is a detailed solution of the given problem. And it is definitely an easy question. I am sure that you have understood the solution of this problem. Let's now move to the next question. This question has appeared on 20 JEE Main held on 27 January 2024 in the second shift. The given question is, let capital R be the interior region between the lines 3x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0 and the other line x plus 2y minus 5 is equal to 0 containing the origin. This is very important here. Now, the set of all values of A for which the points, the ordered pairs a square comma a plus 1 lie in the region R is, we are given 4 options. So we are given 2 lines and R is the interior region between these 2 lines containing the origin. Containing the origin. So you have to take these 2 lines and find out that region in which this origin is there. Origin is between these 2 lines. Between these 2 lines, what is that region containing the origin? Call it as R. Agreed. Now you have to find the set of all values of A for which the points a square comma a plus 1 belong to R. Agreed. Let's now discuss the solution of the problem in detail. Right. Let R1 be the set of all those ordered pairs x comma y in R square such that 3x minus y plus 1 is greater than 0. And if you take the origin 0 comma 0 and test it here, 3 times 0, 0 minus 0 plus 1. That will be, sum will be plus 1, 1 is greater than 0. Therefore, this region R1 contains 0 comma 0. Agreed. So, this is the region. This is the region. This is the region. So, this colored one, brick red colored one, this is the region R1 and containing the origin. Right. Right. This is the 3x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0 line and greater than is this portion. That's the region. And let R2 be the set of all those ordered pairs x plus 2y minus 5 less than 0. And test this 0 comma 0. 0 plus 0, 0 minus 5. Minus 5 is clearly less than 0. Therefore, this region R2 contains 0 comma 0 also. So now this is your line x plus 2y minus 5, and R2 is this region, and in this 0 comma 0 is there. R2 also contains this one. So what is R? R is the interior region between these two lines containing the origin. So R will be, take this R1 and R2, take its intersection. The intersection will contain 0. So given R is the interior region between the lines, these two lines, so containing the origin, that will be, therefore R will be R1 intersection R2. So R1, this one brick red color, R2 is this one. This is the mixed color one, is the region R containing the origin between these two lines, and R is R1 intersection R2. And now S is, let's call that as S is the set of all those A such that A square comma A plus 1, the ordered pair, belongs to R. So you have to find out the set of all values of A for which these points lie in R. So this is precisely what we want. So that means the set of all A such that the ordered pair A square comma A plus 1 belongs to R1 intersection. The set of all those A such that A square comma A plus 1 belongs to R2. So we have written the meanings of that one. So let's now continue in the next slide. That's what we have this so far. R1 we have, R2 we have, R is R1 intersection R2, and S is the set of all those A in which the ordered pair A square comma A plus 1 belongs to R, that is equal to the set of all those A belongs to such that A square comma A plus 1 belongs to R1 intersection with all those set of all those A such that these ordered pairs belongs to R2. Right. So first let us take A square comma A plus 1 belongs to R1, and to belong to R1, any ordered pair to belong to R1, it should satisfy this inequality, 3x minus y plus 1 greater than 0. So A square comma A plus 1 belongs to R1 means 3 into x A square minus y means A plus 1 must be greater than 0. Now simplify, 3A square minus A greater than 0. Further simplification will give you A into 3 minus 1 greater than 0. So what are all those values of A? That's our question. Our question. So you take the A is equal to 0 and A is equal to 1 by those are the critical points. So we write and A will belong to minus infinity to 0 union 1 by 3 to infinity. By looking at this, some people will write this one. Yes, we can write it. But if you have not followed, let's look at the argument. So A is equal to 0 and A is equal to 1 by 3. That's the real numbered line. And A is equal to 0, A is equal to 1 by 3. Now, suppose A is greater than 1 by 3. A is greater than 1 by 3. If A is greater than 1 by 3, A is greater than 1 by 3, 3A minus 1 also is greater than 0. If A is greater than 1 by 3, this is positive and this is also positive. Right. It is greater than 0. So, it is positive. So, when A greater than 1 by 3, it is positive. Then, obviously, this will be negative and this will be positive. So, A belongs to minus infinity to 0, this one. union 1 by 3 to infinity. Yes. Okay, no problem. Second, a square comma a plus 1 belongs to R2 means so inequality is x plus 2y minus 5 less than 0. X is a square plus 2 into a plus 1 minus 5 less than 0. Simplify. A square plus 2a minus 3 less than 0. Factorization. A plus 3 multiplied by a minus 1 less than 0. Then a belongs to the open interval minus 3 to 1. If you have not followed, you can see the argument here. So that's our real number line, and a is minus 3, a is equal to 1. Now for a greater than 1, this is positive, this is also positive, this is also positive. So positive, positive, positive. So it is positive. Then it will be negative. Then it will be positive. So this is less than 0. Negative. Negative means a belongs to minus 3 to 1. That's the answer. Because it's a negative, this portion only you have to consider. So you got now this set of all those a such that a square comma a plus 1 belongs to R1, and the set of all those a such that a square comma a plus 1 belongs to R2. So thus the S will be the set of all those a such that a square comma a plus 1 belongs to R. This will be equal to the first one, this one, intersection with the second one. Now use the distributive law. Then you will have minus infinity to 0, intersection minus 3 to 1, union the open interval 1 by 3 to infinity, intersection the open interval minus 3 to 1. And this intersection minus infinity to 0, intersection minus 3 to 1 will be open interval minus 3 to 0, union. This is the open interval 1 by 3 to 1. Let's look at our options. Let's look at our options. So in our options, this answer S is this one. The union of these two open intervals appears at the option 2. Therefore, the answer to this question is option 2. And that is the detailed discussion of the solution of this problem. It is definitely not an easy question. I am sure that you have understood the solution of this problem, and we will move to the next question. This question has appeared in the JEE Main exam held on 29th January 2024 in the first shift. The given question is, let the ordered pair 5 comma a by 4 be the circumcenter of a triangle with vertices a with coordinates a comma minus 2, comma b with coordinates a comma 6 and c with coordinates a by 4 comma minus 2. Then let alpha denote the circumradius, beta denote the area, and gamma denote the perimeter of a triangle. Then alpha plus beta plus gamma is, we are given 4 options. We are given a triangle. The coordinates of the vertices are given in terms of a small a, and it is given the circumcenter of this triangle as 5 comma a by 4, and alpha denotes the circumradius, beta denotes the area, and gamma denotes the perimeter of that triangle required to find the value of alpha plus beta plus gamma. Let's now discuss the solution of the problem in detail. We have a triangle ABC with vertices a. The coordinates are a comma minus 2, b with coordinates a comma 6, and c with coordinates a by 4 comma minus 2. Right, the point C is here, A is here, and B is here. Right, and that is our triangle ABC. And now look at C and A. In C, the y coordinate is -2. In A, the y coordinate is -2. So that means A and C lie on the line y is equal to -2. And if you see, the x coordinate of A is small a, the x coordinate of B is small a. That means A and B lie on a line x is equal to A. So this will imply A and C lie on y is equal to -2. A and B lie on x is equal to A. So obviously ABC is a right angle at A, and BC is its hypotenuse. So clearly ABC is a right angled triangle, and it is known that the circumcenter of a right angled triangle is the midpoint of its hypotenuse. So it's a right angled triangle. Its circumcenter will lie on the hypotenuse, and it is the midpoint of BC. So let S be the circumcenter of the triangle ABC, and S is the midpoint of BC. Therefore, the coordinates of S you can find out. The midpoint formula we apply, that is A by 4 plus A by 2, 6 plus -2 by 2, and that is S is 5A by 8, 2. But the circumcenter S of the triangle is given to be 5, A by 4. So these two ordered pairs must be equal, because they represent the coordinates of the circumcenter. So they will be equal. So when you equate them, then you will get A is equal to 8. When A is equal to 8, what will be S? The S will be 5, 8 by 4, 5, 2. So S will be 5, 2, and A is 8. So this is your S, that is the circumcenter, and that is 5, 2. Now let's move to the next slide for the further discussion. We have A is 8. ABC is a right angle triangle. Substitute A is equal to 8 in the coordinates. You will get A, capital A with 8, -2. Capital B will be 8, 6. Capital C will be 8 by 4, that is 2, -2. So these are the coordinates. And S also we know 5, 2 is the circumcenter of the triangle. Agreed. That is the diagram that is plotting. Right. That is the circumcenter. Right. So what do we want? Alpha. First alpha. What is alpha? Alpha is the circumradius. What will be the circumradius? Is the circumcenter. Circumradius will be BS. So what will be BS? Now the distance formula you apply, and this is under the square root of 5 minus 8 whole square plus 2 minus 6 whole square, that is 3 square plus 4 square, that is 25. Under the square root of 25 is 5. So alpha is 5. Agreed. Now gamma denotes the perimeter. For perimeter you should know the length AC, length AB, length BC. So now AC, what will be AC? AC is 8 minus 2 only, because the y coordinates are same, that is 6. AB, the x coordinate is same, therefore 6 minus 2, that is 6 plus 2, that is 8. And it's a right angle triangle. AC is 6, AB is 8, is a right angle triangle, use the Pythagoras theorem, it will be 8 squared plus 6 squared, that is equal to 10. This is 10. This is 10. So what's that we want? Gamma, the perimeter of the triangle ABC. The perimeter is 6 plus 8 plus 10, that is 24. And beta, the area of the triangle, that is 1 by 2, half, the base AC into height AB is equal to 1 by 2 into 6 into 8, that is 24. So now we know alpha, beta, gamma, so we want alpha plus beta plus gamma. That will be equal to alpha is 5 plus beta is 24 plus gamma 24. The sum is 53. So let's look at the options. So our answer is appearing against option 4. Therefore, the answer is option 4. And that is the detailed discussion of the solution of this problem. And it is definitely an easy question. And so the next question is the question that appeared in the JEE Main exam held on 29 January 2024 in the shift 1. So this is the problem. This problem, we have already solved this problem and presented in one of the videos that presented in the YouTube. So for a detailed discussion of the solution of this problem, use this link and go to the video and see the argument there. The title what I have given for this is the internal angle bisector theorem. So it is an application of the internal angle bisector theorem, and using that you can solve this problem, and it is a very important problem. And usage of this theorem I have not seen in earlier, and this is the first time that there is a question appeared in the exam using the internal angle bisector theorem. It's very important. I request you to please go through this video and learn it. So that is the detailed discussion of the 5 questions from the section coordinate geometry which are related to the concepts of straight lines that have appeared in the JEE Main January 2024 session. I am sure that you have understood the solutions of all these questions, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.